Hi-yo, this is Winter Window, and welcome back to another episode in Dangorian. This is episode number 4 of our Let's Play, and today we're going to go on an adventure. So, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to make myself some armor so that I don't die immediately. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some melon seeds in my chest. And I should be good. I'm going to put a bow in here as well and some iron ore. Alrighty. Perfect. So, I'm going to take my map with me. That way I can fill it in and keep track of where I am. There we go. So, yeah. And we're going to take our bed. There we go. Alrighty, so we just slept, so now we're going to be on our ability to set off. And first off, I see some dark oak over there. Which way am I going? Alright, let's go down this way. Go that way. Nope, go that way to that corner. And then just start filling our way around that way. In the last episode, we built ourselves our house. Well, I say built our house. We started on our house. And yeah, now we're just going to go on an adventure, and I'm a little low on food. I did not think that through, but oh well, we will deal with it as it becomes a problem. It'll become a problem quite quickly, but oh well. So, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Hello, doggy. But we are going on an adventure, just kind of seeing what all we have. And first things first, we have a spruce birch forest. Oh, the edge of the world is actually just right here. Our map's not even filling in. I thought it went further down on the item icon than that. But anyway, here we are. This is the beautiful edge of the world. So I suppose let's make ourselves go this way, and we'll go see if we find anything interesting. So yeah, hopefully we do. I hope so. That'd be cool. But anyway, I'm going to just kind of wander. I didn't go very far. You can still see exactly where I was all of 10 seconds ago, but oh well. I do like how small these worlds actually are. Like, I know it's a weird thing to like the smaller worlds rather than the infinite stuff, but like, it just, I don't know. What's that saying or phrase or something? Something along the lines of, like, limited resources bring out more creativity or something. And, like, I feel like that just perfectly is encapsulated by this concept. Because I feel like I can do it. Like, I feel less, I don't know. I feel more creative in smaller worlds than I do in the large one. But anyway, we are already pretty much to the edge of the world over here. And so far, there's not really been anything noteworthy. Actually, like, at all. It's so far been a very bland world. You can almost see where I started. You can see my little village there on the map. But without further ado, I guess we'll go this way and start making our way upwards along the outside. And our game is auto-saving at a very inconvenient time. Hopefully I don't die. There we go. Get out. Okay. If you're wondering why I have autosave on, by the way, it is because I don't do anything where I would need it off. And I would rather my game save itself than not. So that's why. But yeah. Alrighty. I, once again, so far just haven't seen anything interesting. It's just a world. It's a very bland world. I think there's, like, I don't know, there's quite a few hills and stuff. I wouldn't even really call anything a mountain. I guess this is a mountain-ish. I don't know, there's snow at the top. If that's what you count as a mountain. I don't know. I'm going to kill a cow. That way I have some food just in case I need it. Sorry, cow. But there we go. We have ourselves a nice little lookout spot at least. I don't see anything. I see absolutely nothing. I think I can still almost see my house from here, though. There's a river. I would love to find some sort of small ocean-type biome so that I can have squid spawn. Because, I like having access to black wool and stuff. Ooh, sugarcane. I don't have that yet. And so, yeah, that was one of the good things about that creative world I had, was that I had a lake that spawned squid. But anyway, alas, I probably will not find one, knowing my luck. I really would love a jungle, but those don't seem to want to spawn yet. There's another huge mountain over here. There's some more llamas. There's a quite open plains. A very open plain, actually. This is kind of neat. I like this spot. I prefer where I currently am, but like if there's like a large village area I want to build, then this would be a really good spot for that. But I don't know. Let's see. Just hills and mountains. Well, snow on my map is what I can see. So we're just going to walk around it so I don't have to try and scale those, because I'm going to assume there's nothing up there of my interest. And unfortunately, it's not looking real good for us on overall landscape of this world. It's looking very, very bland. And I have small small biomes on. But, yeah, here's a lava and a wolf down there. Oh, hello. Big drop. And, yeah, I have small biomes on, but apparently that doesn't work with the large hills. So, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this so far, but we'll see. We'll see. We haven't explored half the world yet, so maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Not likely, but maybe. Go through and shear some sheep. There we go. Murder a pig. Perfect. And look at our map again. And we're about to the edge up here. Let's go slaughter another herd of pigs, even though I'm sure pigs aren't called a herd. I don't know what are groups of pigs called. It's not a flock. Those are sheep and lambs. Lambs are sheep, you ding-dong. Alright, I should stop talking. Alrighty, I'll collect you. I don't want to fill up my inventory space with another weird type of colored wool. And we're in the corner. Alrighty, disappointment. We're getting a lot of food, though, I guess. Quite a lot of pork chops. Getting our experience up. I'm experienced pig killer. Not experienced with hitting the pigs, but, you know. So, yeah. There goes that. I found a jungle! Ahaha! Ooh, I like this little peninsula right here. This is quite neat. Actually, this is an ocean. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Okay, so we have an ocean here. We got like 3 different biomes right here, which is a little weird. Got some turtles, got some squids. I'm gonna die to a trident guy. Please get to the surface. He's throwing stuff. There's jungle. I got coca beans. Perfect. Let's go sleep under these palm trees here. I can only sleep at night. No. But awesome. It's very, very small jungle. But it's a jungle nonetheless. So that's what matters. I can get cats. I can have ocelots, because this is back when ocelots were still in the game. So, great. Why is it not night yet? But yeah, there's just a nice little peninsula here I quite like. Maybe Maybe I'll find something else. I don't know. Like ocean stuff. Hopefully. But hey, that gives us brown wool and black dye. So, well, brown dye and black dye. Uh-oh. Don't shoot me. Hi-ya! Got him. Didn't drop his trident, though. That's annoying. Anyway. Alrighty. I don't need to collect the cocoa beans yet. I don't intend on staying too... Well, I have plenty of inventory space. Let's cut down a tree and see if we can get some. It'd be great if so. Hopefully get 4 saplings. That'd be nice. We'll cut down a bunch. We'll deforest the area. Why not? We're that kind of person. Oh man, I need some blocks. We'll use some jungle wood. Boom. Sweet. All right. Drop me stuff. Drop me stuff I want. I will help this process along a little bit. And yeah, so I guess those were 2 things that I really wanted checked off the list. So a jungle and an ocean. So far, this is looking up pretty good. What are some other things I would quite like to have? I mean, I would like to have a woodland mansion. I'm pretty sure they might not be, but it almost seems guaranteed in Xbox Worlds. Because so far, every single one I've done, I've found a woodland mansion in. So, I don't know if that's true or not. But it seems to be. Hello, turtle. But, yeah. I'm not getting very lucky with the whole jungle sapling, though. I got 1. I got 1 jungle sapling. Nice. Well, hopefully our luck turns around when we plant this. If I get a second one for a little bit of insurance, that'd be great. But I don't think I will. Unless you guys are going to drop any. Nope. Alright. We got 1 jungle sapling. So hopefully that looks a little different in the future. But without further ado, what's that? Oh, it's a fish. Alrighty. But hey, there's squid. We have black dye as well. So let us carry on exploring our world a little bit. We got some bunnies around here. We got a weird little sandbar here. I'm not sure. Parrots. Parrots are in the game. I forgot about those. We got a weird generation here. Anything interesting in the water minus squid? I don't really see anything. What's that in the distance? I don't know. I see something down there, though. One of those rock thingies. The rock biomes, whatever. Cliffs on the water. I don't know. Words. Okay, let's make our way up here. And so, yeah, I'm actually really, really happy we found those. Well, yeah, the ocean and the jungle. Those are amazing. So, yeah, I mean, truly there's not a whole lot that I desperately care about finding now. But, yeah. Die, cow. Thank you. There's some snow at the top of this hill. Go murder some pigs, but I have to go out of my way to do that. Got some more oak and stuff. That's okay. We can ignore that. Just going to continue running along the top up here. We're going to try and, like, secure the perimeter first. Just going to wipe out a whole herd of cows. I know what those are called. Alrighty. Climb to the top of this hill. I'm assuming we're getting close to being to the edge. No, it's just an ocean. Maybe there'll be a monument? I have my doubts, but I wouldn't oppose if there was one. I don't think there is one, though. I don't see an ocean monument. I also don't see a shipwreck or anything like that, which is a little bit disappointing, but understandable. So, in our first Let's Play world, we had absolutely no oceans and stuff. We couldn't get squid if we wanted any. And this one, we seem to have quite a few, so that's good. Oop, I see mushrooms over there. Could you imagine if it's an actual mushroom island? That'd be awesome. There was one on the creative world. That would have been such a cool world, but I got... See, my issue before with... I don't know, like, what I've been doing this past, like, couple weeks since I left college is I just got out of a routine. Like, I had a solid recording routine, but because my whole schedule and stuff changed, and I was trying to adjust myself to fit better to my schedule, I ended up screwing myself up, and now recording's a little worse. But now, like, doing this just seems right. I know I made a Creative World episode or something where I was like, oh, Let's Plays take too much effort and stuff, or like are harder to do because you are constantly trying to record and stuff. But actually, in my opinion, I take that back because it's familiar. You're doing your own, like, you do this world. You're playing this world. Whatever you do, it's going to be here. You're going to be doing it here. And I don't know, I feel like that's just a little bit easier to manage than a, oh, there's our mansion. Yeah, then try and come up with your own idea, completely brand new from something scratch and stuff. I don't know. I think there's just a dynamic here. A witch hut! My goodness. Oh, there's going to be a witch in there. I don't know if I'm ready to fight a witch right now. Although, do I have full iron armor? Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. I'm game. I'm game. Is there a way to get up to the witch hut, actually? Don't think so. Hello, madam. How are you? You got anything good in there? Anyway, I'll come say hi at a later date. You just chill there. I'll be back eventually. I got a weird lighting glitch on the side of my mansion. That's a little unfortunate. So that's pretty cool. I'm trying to swim and read my map. That doesn't work very well. You get the pages all wet. Well, page, it's one page. But anyway, let's go up here. And yeah, so far, pretty solid. I really can't complain about this world so far. I would love to find an ocean monument and a desert temple. If I could find those, that'd be great. But I have my doubts. I think the oceans are pretty much all on that shore. Yeah. But you know, it's not too bad. Not too bad either way. So, ow. Once again, like, you really, like, the sponge you get from ocean monuments is about the best thing there is. But maybe we will, actually. But in reality, you don't get hardly anything that good from them other than... At least not that I've found. Maybe you do, and I just don't know what it is, but... Okay, I thought this was a ocean here too, but it's actually just a lake. Well, not even a lake, it's just water. It's water. Not really anything to see here. I see a birch forest to the right. And, yeah. I'm still just plodding along around the outside. Maybe in the next episode, I'm kind of thinking I'll just explore the center and get it done with, maybe? I don't know. And in between episodes, probably, depending on what I do, I think I'm going to try and work on getting my house done as well. Or, like, not done, but working on my house in between episodes. So, yeah. Those are kind of what I'm thinking about doing. And we are almost to the edge of the world this way. Here in about a couple seconds. I can sleep now, which is nice. And yeah. Take our bed. Look at our map. We can punch those. Punch the pig with a sword. Punch the other one because equality. And there's some squids over here too. Cool. So we really aren't at a loss of oceans at all. Which is nice. Because that was annoying. And here in a second, we're going to be at the edge of the world this way. And I think we're just going to be basically hills the whole way back. So I don't mind it. I really don't. I can't be disappointed at all. So, oh, that was a big jump. Here's the edge of the world. Nothing really interesting that I see. Weird thing is there's just not very many villages that I saw, though. I only saw one, like, the only village I've seen so far is the one I live in. Ow, this is a big hole. Ow. Okay. But yeah, other than that, I've found quite... he had a trident. Yeah, other than that, pretty solid. Pretty solid stuff. So let's... I guess I have a little bit far... Wait a minute. Ha-ha! There's a whole nother mansion. That's awesome. Alright, well... That's cool. I haven't seen that. So, wow. Alright. So we have 2 woodland mansions now, which is exciting. I say exciting. They don't really mean too much, but like... That's cool. That's cool. I like it. So... Oh, I'm coming right at it, actually. Hopefully nobody's outside. But that's wild. I was about to head back to my house until I was like, well, let's finish filling it in. And I guess I'm glad I did, because I would not have known this was here. And I hear them all pouting inside to themselves. And this is a very large building, isn't it? Alrighty. Cool. How could I not see that? That's insane. So, there we go. We have a second woodland mansion across the water. So, very cool. Very cool indeed. We have a lot of swamp areas. We have a small jungle, which is going to be very important for the jungle's going to be important for coca beans. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. And yeah. What is some stuff I haven't seen? I haven't seen a desert. So I don't have a crap ton of sand laying around like I would prefer. I do like having deserts because sand is nice to have for things like glass. But that's a big drop. Why is there a random apple laying there? I don't know. I won't complain, though. Uh-oh. Hoo, hoo, ho, ho. We are lucky to be alive, my friends. This video is going to be dragging on for quite a bit longer. Actually, like, a lot longer than it should have been. But I would just like to get back to my house at this point. This is a poisoned apple. It's a cursed apple. I was just trying to go get it, and it tried to kill me. There we go. Does that say 50? I think it says 20. That'd make more sense. There we go. I can sprint again. Hopefully I can sprint. Don't fall down the big hole. I'm not quite going in the correct direction for my house, actually. Let's go find it. It's this way. I need to stop looking at my map and actually look where I'm going, apparently, because this area has a lot of big drops, which is good. But yeah. Could you imagine if we found a third woodland mansion? That'd be honestly almost disappointing because I'd rather have a desert then. But alas, we are actually past our home. Our home is this way. Crap. Oh, hello. Yep. Perfect. Alrighty. Big open water. Just parkour across our trees. Up here. I think I've seen this already. Maybe not. I've seen part of it. Anyway, my house is somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's right behind me. I can see the top of my staircase. Or a staircase to be. So there we go. We have successfully went on an adventure and made it home. We explored probably 60% of our world or so. And we found quite... I can't sprint. No, I must crawl my way home. We found quite a bit. It was a very, very good exploration. It's a relatively basic world. There's nothing that stands out too much other than having two mansions. But I say other than that, that's pretty unique. But overall, not too shabby, not too shabby. I got two things that are very important, I think. It would have been really nice to have an ocean monument. But I suppose you can't have everything, so whatever. Alrighty, let's make let's make some of these so we can cook our food. There we go. Let's get that smelting. Let's get that smelting. And I can put those in. Not that anybody needs to see this part. There we go. Anyway, that is going to be all we're doing for this episode. In the next episode, or at least in between episodes, I think I'll get a start at building this. Just because most of that's going to be boring, collecting wood and placing wood in a really boring pattern. But anyway, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye!